We're actually planning to take your heart and take your breath away, as well as we have one man, in the person of Akuba or Akwaba. Well, he will tell me more. Ugo Chuku Charles right here in the building, professionally known as that man DJ Coublon, and he's an award-winning producer. He's been doing a lot of job on the ground in the industry. I know a lot of people will be like, oh yes, I used to hear the name. He has worked with a lot of artists today, the A-list like you call them, professional, the likes of the Tenny, mostly Keys, because he's like the background voice, DJ Coublon, and some other guys that he has worked with in the industry, Fioki as well, Tenny, I can't mention all of them right now. He will do more of it right here in the program. So we have one man, very gentle, meek looking guy, and in the person of DJ Coublon. DJ Coublon, how are you?
I'm doing very good.
You actually look traditional today. Today's Monday. Yeah, all right, we have DJ Coublon right here. So how are you today? And I know you really did not really plan, coming out on TV for now.
No, of course, I love being on TV.
Okay.
I like being here at Galaxy TV. Big shout out to you guys. Thanks for having me here.
Wow. So tell me, let's talk about the industry. You guys are part of the people that have really made the industry, and that has really made this artist as well. Because if you guys are not there to produce or to do some drums beat for them, I think the song might not, mostly the song by I think the song title is it Travel, the one you did, Keys and David.
That's a different producer that did that.
Okay. Wow. So aside all that, you've been doing lots of jobs for them, and you guys are not really out there just like the way they act. How do you guys feel most times when you do something for these guys and they are the people being noticed, over there and everywhere, and you guys are still on the ground, just the name, oh, I did this, but you're not cashing out the way the other person is cashing out. So how do you feel most time?
Well, the thing is, the material we did for these guys are actually, the reason why they came to meet us in the first place.
Okay.
So it's a pleasure that, we've been able to create something that best represents their brand.
Okay.
So, and that makes us feel like if this is what people perceive of the brand because of what we've done for them, then there's more to be done. So it's not just about that particular song, it's just about the consistency behind it. Because when you're done with a particular track with this kind of artists, they always want to come back for more. So that means there's some kind of security established on your relationship.
Wow. I went through your biography a little bit, and I found out that you were born in the West, Ogun State, especially.
No, that is Akure.
Akure, yes. Okay. Yeah. So wow, which means practically you can speak Yoruba very well.
A bit.
Oh. All right, that's good. So how did this whole thing start for you? What was really the push for you? Did you go to school to learn it, or you were on your own, you practiced it? Because a lot of producers today, they say they try to lay their hands on one or two, and before you know it, they're trying to create something for themselves. For you, how did it come for you? Did it go for the school? And
okay, well, started way back in my secondary school, but then we never had access to computers.
Sure.
We were just using the keyboard to make beats and have fun with it. So up until my university years, it was something I was just doing for a side hobby. And at about 2012,
okay,
I had a friend of mine CC my handle to a tweet that said, studio engineer needed somewhere. And then when I went to take care of it, the person was like, oh, do you have beats or something like that? So when I got to play a few of them, the person was quite impressed, and that was where everything started for me. I started taking it seriously at the time, and until I met Inyanya, because that's one of the key people that I worked with in my life that
really pushed.
Yeah, so he heard most of my works and was like, yo, let's work. And that was when I started taking it seriously. So
okay, Inyanya was like the first guy.
At the time, yes, who really took it mainstream, because all of us were just, myself just trying to experiment with the Afrocentric sound in Africa, and still trying to establish the relationship. You know.
Well, that's quite good.
Yeah.
But today we'll give God the glory, right?
Of course, most definitely.